Hello there, Pisces. Thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be your general reading for the second half of April 2019. If you're new here, I'm Melissa, and I do zodiac readings. You would not be here if you didn't already know that. So thank you so much for watching. And I also do every Monday a video on a metaphysical topic. We call that Metaphysical Monday. Go figure. The link for that playlist is going to be in the description box below. So if you have an interest in meditation or smudging or crystals, stuff like that, then check out the playlist. Let's get started. So I'm going to finish shuffling. I don't know how many shuffles we're going to do here. We'll be guided by that. Okay. While I'm shuffling, I will mention that this is a general reading, so I will be connecting to energies all over the place. There will be messages for different people, so not everything will resonate. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for them. All right. I think we're good there. Bottom of the deck is going to determine our overall energy for this reading, and we have the Page of Rods reversed. All right. Page of Rods reversed. So I feel like this is going to be about, pages are usually messages, but it has something to do with creativity. So being that it's reversed, I'm kind of feeling like there's a stall in something, something that fires you up has been stalled in some way. So let's see what other cards we have for Pisces, end of April. The Lover's card. Okay, what else do we have? Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so you're really working hard at something. The Lover's card doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. Pulling out the Seven of Pentacles makes me feel like this is not romantic. It's some kind of other partnership. There is another person, possibly indicated by the Page of Rods. There's another person coming in that I think is going to help you with this overworked, tired, kind of just overwhelmed, and kind of too many household duties coupled with work. There's just too much going on for you, and it is overwhelming you physically. So you're, I feel like there's somebody coming in to kind of help with that. So yeah, what else do we have for Pisces? Ace of Cauldrons. Definitely somebody coming in. So you are hitting a point where you know that you need to slow down and kind of start working on filling your cup. So you're getting to the point where you're starting to realize, is it worth my energy? Is this job worth me not spending time with my significant other or my children, or is all of this shit that I'm doing gonna be worth it in the end? And that you're getting to the point where you're realizing what's truly important, and that is how you feel about everything. It's yes, it's important to have the lights on. You know, you need to have electricity, you need to pay the bills, you need to pay your mortgage or your rent, you have to have shelter. But you're also starting to realize that it is extremely important how you feel, and taking care of yourself. I do see this other person coming in that that is going to help with that. I'm still not feeling, even though we have the Ace of Cauldrons, I'm still not feeling super romantic ties. I feel like maybe there's a work relationship that is going to develop. Maybe you're connecting on a spiritual level with somebody that that you work with, or even somebody in your home that you know is going to help take on some of the responsibilities. You're getting to the point where you are okay asking for help when you need it. I feel like maybe in the past you did not. You just toiled away, and it until it broke you. and you were exhausted. I mean, this guy's like flushed, his face is pink, he's sweating, like he's just doing all the work and just kind of looking off like, where's everybody else? Why am I doing this shit by myself? So I feel like you are taking pause here to refocus on yourself and what's important and making yourself feel good. What else do we have for Pisces? Five of Pentacles again. You have the 5 and the 7, which are like out in the cold, unhappy, unfulfilled is the word I'm really getting from that. You're feeling unfulfilled right now, and that's why you're aiming to start working on feeling fulfilled, emotionally fulfilled. Like what it is that you're doing does not have you emotionally fulfilled. You're there, you're doing all the work, you don't feel good about it. I don't necessarily, for some of you, I'm picking up that maybe you're feeling like what you're doing is actually wrong. Whatever job you're in feels a little bit immoral to you, something that you don't feel like a good person would do. But I feel like I'm picking that up from a couple of people, not very strongly, so I don't feel like it's the majority of the group. But for the majority of you, I feel like it's you aren't feeling good about what you're doing, and you know that there's something out there that will help you feel better about yourself. Not necessarily help you feel better about yourself, but that you will feel better doing, if that makes sense. That comparison. Let's see, Pisces. Eight of Cauldrons. All right. So stepping to your own emotional fulfillment, leaving behind something that was not exactly fulfilling for you. So I feel like that is a movement forward towards something that feels better. So something doesn't feel right and you are making a progression to feeling better, which I feel like that's kind of the ultimate goal here. And I think the reason this card came up first is because you already know, but this is just, you're taking the steps. You're starting to take the steps. You know what's going on, you know what's up, and you're starting to take the steps. You're starting to ask for help. Maybe you are finding a new love interest. I still don't see a new love interest in here. Very, very small portion of you maybe coming into a new love interest with those two cards next to each other. Or they're not next to each other. They are interrupted by this reverse page. So there's a stall there. So I don't feel a connection telling me that there's a new love interest necessarily, but I feel like maybe once we get past this pause, there could be. But right now, your focus is making yourself feel more fulfilled as a productive human being. All right, you have to make a decision. There's a decision that you're trying to make that is going to help you on this path. There's, you know, so again, you already know that this is not working out for you. You're going to stick it out until you have something else planned, but you do need to make that decision pretty quickly here. That decision is coming, so make sure you're getting all your ducks in a row. Whatever it is you're moving forward to, make sure it is, make sure you have a plan is what I'm feeling. But the decision does need to be made pretty quickly. What advice do we have? Ooh. Two of Cauldrons. Okay. Partnership, more love, more emotion. Yes, so there is a partnership. Definitely the advice is to seek out somebody to confide in, somebody to partner with on what's going on with you, asking for help, kind of just reiterating what's already been said, confirming that that is the good step to take, what you probably already are doing in asking for help and getting somebody to step in and kind of help you with all of this work is the right step. So this is a confirmation that you're already doing the next step. You are getting that help. So get some help. And what else do we have for Pisces? Advice, actions to take, end of April. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Plan. My advice cards are literally just telling me what I already said. Make a plan and get help. Make a plan and get help. Whatever it is you're moving from, I see you letting go of that. You are not attached to that. There's no attachment that needs to be resolved in this situation. I don't feel like it's a relationship though. I feel like it's work. I feel like it's career or some kind of a financial tie, but it's easy to walk away from. But I don't see why you're not. I don't see any emotional turmoil. I don't really see, other than this, which is really just you packing your shit and moving on. I don't like there's no anger, there's no heated arguments, there's no emotional rawness or anything going on. You're just ready to move on from this and move to the next step. So I feel like the advice is to seek help. And make a plan. Maybe even some school might be in order, taking some classes or learning a new skill that will help you in this new thing that you're doing. I mean, it's not really like a new thing, but it's really internal. So maybe some kind of maybe even yoga class, learning something new, and making a plan of action to move on emotionally. But yeah, there's definitely a decision that you need to make, and I feel like you already know that. And the advice is to continue asking help, seek help, and make a plan. Make sure you know what you're getting into. But I mean, you're already doing the work. You're not afraid of hard work. You're there. Like, you're not afraid to work hard at what you want. But you just know that what you're working at right now is not what you want. So moving on to what you do want, having a plan in place is very important, and also getting some help if you feel like you're struggling. So I feel like you're on your way. You're doing great, and you're you know what needs to be done. So just the advice here is making a plan of action, and getting help. You're probably going to need somebody to back you up at some point during this journey, but you are moving on. You are okay with moving on. You have no bad ties, no unhealthy attachments. Thank you. No unhealthy attachments holding you back. So, but you're doing the right thing and moving forward, and you're already taking the steps, but make sure you have a plan in place. I'm honestly just hearing maybe a plan B as well. So take that into account with your journey, what you're doing. You know you're not happy with what you're doing right now, but you know that there is something better for you. Make a plan and seek help if you need to. But I'm suddenly getting, make 2 plans, make sure there's a plan B just in case. But yes, definitely you're on the right track. So thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you stuck around this long. Don't forget to check out the Metaphysical Monday playlist in the description box below. Before you go there, though, make sure you hit that subscribe and ring that bell so you can get notified on the next Metaphysical Monday posts. So thank you so much again for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.